Welcome back, crafty friends. It's Alicia of the Call Me Crafty Al YouTube channel, and I am back today to show you how I created cards number 25 and 26 in my Card a Day in July series. In front of me are some pieces from Photoplay's Gypsy Rose collection. I recently found this at Hobby Lobby and just fell in love with the sayings and the images and the colors of this collection. So for today's two cards, and then cards 27 and 28, I will be using pieces from that kit. Not only does the kit come with some cut apart cards with sentiments, and of course pattern paper, it also has a sheet of cardstock stickers. Some of these are going to make great accents on cards, or they're going to be the sentiment focal point. For today's cards though, I will be using the cut apart sentiment cards to make my creations. What I'm going to do first is go ahead and cut out these cards, and then I will start cutting the background pieces. I realized when I went back and edited this video that I never mentioned the giveaway I have going for these cards. At the end of the month, one lucky winner will receive all 31 cards that I am sharing for the Card a Day in July series. To find out how you can be entered to win, make sure to check out day number 6 or card number 6. I will link that video in the description box below and pop it in the upper right corner now. These are the two cards that I am going to create with today. This card here says, "Seek what sets your soul on fire." I love music. Now, I can't sing and I could never be on stage in front of people, but I tell you what, music means so much to me. So when I saw this guitar here in the music notes, I knew that I wanted to use it with this card. The second one, "You Are Straight Up Amazing." Not only do I love that sentiment, but look at that. I don't even know what fruit or vegetable that is, but I love it. Let me know what that's called. Is it an eggplant? I'm not sure, but I like it. Let's start with this one. I am going to pull in this background paper. I'm going to call it an eggplant for now. Sorry if that's wrong, but I do want to be able to call it something, so I'm not just saying that thing the whole time. I'm going to cut this piece to 5.5 inches tall by 4 1/4 inches wide. That way this will fill the card front and it will allow for more of the pattern paper to show up in the background. I actually had a piece of cardstock to match this, so I will be using this for the matting on my sentiment card. For my card base, I'm going to be using a natural ice cardstock. It's between white and ivory, and it goes well with this part of the fruit right here. For some dimension, I'm going to add the focal point to the card front with foam tape. Could this card have possibly been any quicker? A cute, simple card. That is card number 25 in my series. For card number 26, I'm going to be making a shaker card. I went ahead and grabbed out some, not really a bright gold sequin. It's a little more orangey, I think. I thought it went well with the color of the font. I also grabbed some turquoise-ish sequins, and I liked how that went with the blue on the background and the stripes and what I'm going to use for the background paper. And then in here, I have some burgundy mini gems. They're really hard to see, but they're shaped like tiny diamonds. I got these at AliExpress. I will be using this die to cut my shaker window, and then a scrap of that cardstock from the last card, as well as the guitar sticker off this sheet, and of course the sentiment card and some background paper. This piece is already cut to the 5.5 inches tall, so I just need to cut it down to 4¼ inches wide. And then I'm going to go over to my Cuttlebug and cut a window out of this cardstock. What I'm going to do is use some Scotch removable tape to tape down my die where I want it. And I'll do that and be right back. While I was over die cutting my shaker window, I went ahead and put some texture on that piece of cardstock with this Cuttlebug dots embossing folder. I had a scrap of clear cardstock, and I will use this for my shaker window. I'm going to go ahead and put adhesive around that opening, and then I will place that clear cardstock right on the back of this. I'm going to pull out my huge roll of foam tape. I get lots of questions about this. I got this from my sister who used to own a craft store, and unfortunately the company that she bought it from is no longer in business, but I think if you look it up on Amazon, it's called window glazing. Mine is about 1/4 inch wide, and I would say, let me get a ruler out. It is 1/16 of an inch thick. So it won't be a very deep shaker window, but this works excellently for this. I'm just going to make a border around the sides. What I'm going to do to make sure that I have the placement of this card right, I am not going to like turn this upside down, fill it with my sequins, and then put this card on, because I really can't see where the sentiment is at in there. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and put this card down where I want it, but I'm only going to release the side foam tape and this bottom right here. I'm going to leave the top with the blue liner on so I can fill my sequins up there, and then I'll take it off and adhere this. At first I was afraid that I wouldn't have enough of those burgundy gems, so I put extra in, but I actually think after I get everything in, there were too many of them. So I am just going to put back in the sequins from here, and I think this is a better amount of shaker bits to have in my pocket. Yeah, that is much better in my opinion. Before I put this on here, I'm going to go ahead and put the pattern paper onto my card base. my guitar will go right there on the left. And I'm going to put a music note just right here. And there is card number 26 all finished. Thank you so much for joining me as I created cards number 25 and 26 in my series. If you enjoyed my video today, I hope that you'll give it a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, I would love for you to hit the subscribe button below. And a great big thank you to all of my returning viewers and subscribers. You know I love it when you stop by and watch my videos. Until next time, I hope you're all having a crafty day. Bye-bye.